Okay guys, so we just got here to Barrett Jackson. We're about to head in. You can already hear the cars are giving some people some rides, some drift cars, stuff like that. So I'm excited to see what they got this year. It kind of sets the trend for a lot of the cars in the market, and I always want to be on top of that. So got the pass here set up with, they get you set up with 10 free drinks a day because they want you bidding. So let's head in and see what we can find. All right guys, so I'm waiting in the line to go in the Supra, go for a little drift around. The line wasn't too long this morning. Last year it was ridiculously long and I didn't feel like waiting, but this morning not too bad. So I had the choice between the Dodges and the Supras. Obviously I want to check out the new Supra a little bit interior wise and see how it handles.
Now I will warn you, it's going to be tough to hold on to things in the car. If it goes out the window,
that's fine with me.
Say goodbye.
Makes for better video, right?
Seth, nice to meet
How you doing,
man.
Seth? I'm Paul. It's a pleasure.
Nice to meet you, man.
All right. So you having a good time at the auction out here so
For
far?
sure, man.
All right. A lot of good footage out there, I would
Yeah,
assume.
yeah. It's always a great event to come to for sure.
It absolutely is.
So how are you liking this car?
I'm loving it. You know, it's been nothing but impressive so far. I mean, as you can see, what we're doing out here, we're not going easy on it by any means. The car hasn't disappointed us once. Hasn't given us any grief, any problems. It's just been awesome. So you ready to go?
Heck yeah, man.
Let's do it.
it.
So, you know, these are not designed to be drift cars, but pretty easy to come out and fling it around just because it's so well built and well balanced.
It does feel good.
And then, of course, horsepower. You got all the power that you could ever need in this car.
It sounds great too. I really like the sound.
Yeah, you know, so they stuck true with the inline six with a single turbo on it, or inline six, I should say, but this one has a single turbo, rated at 335 horsepower, but it's just got gobs of power. Like anytime you need it, you just roll into the power and it's just gonna give you everything that you need.
Yeah, and I bet there's plenty of aftermarket tuning available now.
You know, there's a lot of them out there already, and I think we're gonna see a lot of really, really fast new Supras real soon.
Awesome, man. Really appreciate
Hey,
your
Seth,
time.
we appreciate you
Paul,
stopping
you said
out.
it was?
Yes, sir.
Thanks a lot, man.
All right,
Take it
you
easy.
bet. We'll see you next time.
Take it easy. All right, so that was pretty awesome. You know, that car really is well balanced. You know, when we were hitting the corners, not sliding around, the grip was incredible, and we had just driven through water, so feels like a really good stiff chassis. Although you know, overall I like the sound the most though. It really sounds good. Even with that stock exhaust, it's pretty quiet. It's got some really nice sound to it for sure. So let's head over here and see if we can get in with Chevy or one of these other guys.
Get you a fun ride here.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for riding with us, man.
How's it going, man?
Good, how are you?
Seth, nice
Ian,
to meet you.
welcome aboard.
Thank you.
Enjoying the show?
Heck yeah, man, it's a lot of fun. Are you enjoying ripping on these cars or what?
My enjoyment is I don't have the tire and fuel bill.
Hey, that's the best part, man. Definitely got plenty of power for that course, huh?
I'd say it goes along
That's
pretty
awesome.
good. Yeah.
Heck yeah, appreciate the ride,
You get
man.
a little bit more than a postage stamp, and this thing likes to run.
Heck yeah. Appreciate it, Ian.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Thanks for coming to see us.
Thank you. So, pretty quick ride. It was fun. Let's go check out the new vets. Pretty cool. Get in here and shut the door. I like the steering wheel design. It's really nice. Feels pretty good. I like the square style. That's always nice for sure. Got your buttons row here. You may not be figuring this out real quick, but it's a pretty crazy design. Something new for sure. Overall, really nice looking cars. I wish that's what they were giving people rides in out here today, because it'd be nice to experience one. But these ZL1s are nice, and it's awesome for them to bring these out here and, you know, spend all this money on tires and maintenance. But it's fun to get these rides. I'm glad they do stuff like this here at Barrett Jackson. Crazy. You can watch that all day. They're just beating the living crap out of those things.
We'll figure it out.
Looks like we got a collection of Ford GTs over here, both the early 2000s ones and some brand new ones. So let's take a look at them.
You gotta be faster than that.
Definitely digging this green color. This thing's awesome. Got a Heritage Edition here. These ones go for quite a bit more. A few of these last year went here for in the $400,000 and $500,000 range. Got a 650S Le Mans Edition. Celine S7. .918 Spider. What a sweet car. And a Senna. These will all likely go through tomorrow. We'll try and catch what we can. 918 though, what a car that was ahead of its time. Still competes these days with pretty much all the supercars, and it's been out since this one, 2015. This split window is amazing. So it's got an LS3 under the hood, Art Morrison chassis, but look at that interior. That car is a gem. I've had my eye on that since we got here. Such a beautiful split window. So it's not all cars here at Barrett Jackson. They have a huge section here in the middle that's just all kinds of stuff. Jewelry, furniture for the home, of course, a ton of food and drinks. People like to drink it up, and I think they like it because you end up bidding a little higher. So. Oh yes, these majestic eagles just capturing the fish. So much freedom in one statue here. Oh, looks like we got a little America section over here. I feel like I may need to pledge allegiance or something. So much freedom all in one booth. Alright, so I know there's a Bugatti Chiron around here somewhere. I'm going to hunt that down because it's a good looking car.
Yeah, they did this against the new Porsche 911.
That's definitely a good looking car. What do you guys think? Are you a bigger fan of the Z4 or the Supra? Back to the mission of finding the Chiron. This, I really love this striping right here. What do you guys think? I can already tell on the camera here that the video isn't doing this car any justice. This yellow is really cool in person. Got a couple McLarens over here. I know this one originally was from Austin, Texas. I've seen it a few times around town. So Milton Barrett, this is his car. I don't know if he still owns it or sold it or what, but I've seen it out at Circuit of the Americas a couple times and just driving around town. Okay, now that Mission Chiron is complete, I'll head back to where a bunch of the auction cars are and see what I can find. Okay, so we got a bunch of Paul Walker's collection over here. This is a bunch of his 95 M3 lightweights, I believe they are. it'll be cool to see what those go through for. This 370 here on the end went through. I don't know what was all done to it, but it went for, you know, somewhere around 90,000, I believe, yesterday. So the Paul Walker cars are obviously pretty hot. There's no wonder why that is, but let's see what those M3s go for. Okay guys, so behind my hand here is a special vehicle one of my buddies picked up. So this is gonna be on the channel. He already said he wants to do a lot with us and do some racing, some things like that. It's a pretty cool vehicle. We're gonna do an unveiling on it once he gets it back to Austin. We'll show you all about it and the plans about it. All I can say is it's freaking awesome. You guys are gonna like it. It's got a wild engine swap in it, and we are definitely gonna have some fun with this one. Manual. So anybody that doesn't know, I'm a huge supercar fan, real big Ferrari fan. Testarossa looking good. One of those manuals that are oh so rare in the Ferrari world these days. You know, they stopped making them in about 2007, 2008. So any manual Ferrari is going up in value, it pretty much seems like. Beautiful. E-Type Jag, thought to be one of the most beautiful cars of all time. It's not hard to see why. The lines on this thing are classic and just an amazing car. That's one thing I really like about Barrett Jackson is the diversity of cars here. I mean, from the E-Type Jag, the Testarossa, we got newer Corvettes here. It looks like we got some Hellcats and Demons, stuff like that over here. Bentleys, Ferraris. We got some side-by-sides even going here. I saw some ice cream trucks go through earlier. So if you're any sort of a car fan, there's something here you're gonna enjoy. So the cars are starting to heat up today. It's Friday. There's a lot more valuable stuff rolling through. Tomorrow is really the big day when all the cars that everybody's expecting to go for crazy money usually roll through on Saturday. I believe the new VIN number 1 of the new mid-engine Corvette goes through tomorrow. We definitely want to catch that, along with who knows what else. So we'll be here bright and early to catch all that. Tonight we'll still be here for a while. I don't know how late we're gonna stay. Some stuff slips through at crazy prices later on in the night, so you know, sometimes it's nice to stick around and watch that. Our buddy really got that vehicle we're gonna have on the channel. I don't want to tell you guys about it yet, but I'm real excited. So in about a week or two, once it gets back to Austin, we'll do a whole video on it and the plans and what's going on. It's gonna be a cool build. I'm real happy that he wants it on the channel and wants some Texas speed goodness in that bad boy. So as soon as we get that back, we'll do an awesome video on that. But for now, let's see what's here at Barrett Jackson. So you'll definitely see some oddball stuff here at Barrett Jackson, but what I got over here to show you is beyond odd, we'll put it, but pretty crazy. If you have the guts to drive this thing, hey, that's on you. So this thing's insane. I saw some pictures online of it before we got here. All this stuff folds up and tows behind it like a little trailer. So you got the car, you got all the wings and everything with you. You can take this puppy up in the sky. It definitely had some flight hours. I can't remember, maybe it says here. Cruise this baby 350 miles on the road or 300 in the air. The choice is yours with this one. Looks like we have a police edition Mustang over here. This is probably for just offhand guess, crowd control. You know, these things can take a crowd out like nobody's business. So this looks like a room where you can spec the new C8 Corvette. Let's take a look around at some of the options. Interesting, I don't see any New Balance or jean shorts here.
Like a bank, 95.
That's a cool booth, and you can be sure that they're definitely going to sell a few of these here.
Dang! That is clean.
Nice and set up with LSA, it looks like, under the hood. Okay guys, so that about does it for Friday out here. We're gonna go get some food, relax, and we'll be here tomorrow. Okay, so back out at Barrett Jackson on Saturday. This is the day when all the real heavy hitters roll through, so excited to see what some of this stuff goes for. Real excited for the C8. I guess they're gonna sell the VIN number 1 here coming up, so I'm headed over to see if I can catch a ride in one of the new GT500s. The line was real long yesterday and I didn't feel like waiting in it, so hopefully today it's a little shorter and we can check one out. Doesn't really look like the line's any shorter today, but I'm gonna wait it out at least for a little while and see how quick it's moving. Maybe get a
Closer look at that Ford GT there.
Okay, so finally made it through the line. They had some cool shirts and stuff, pretty awesome. So I guess what they have you do first is go on a drive in a new vehicle over here. Maybe go in the Ranger or something like that, something new. And then you get a ride in the GT500. So that's what I'm most excited about. 4 GT looks pretty cool in the white. I wish I could take that one out, but I decided to go in this Ranger right here because I know it's a new vehicle. I haven't really spent much time in them, so I want to check it out. All right, well, I gotta be honest, it's pretty decent. I like it. It drove really nice, really smooth. I like the turning. I was doing it all with one hand, holding the camera, so real easy to drive. It's a good size too, so.
Now let's hop in one of these bad boys and get it going. Oh yeah, the blue one.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Ready? You even got the sound of the mufflers.
Oh, I'm ready to go. How's it going, man?
Well, that's a proper gadget right there. What's that?
Just go, bro.
Oh, really? Ready?
Yeah, sure. We'll do something badass, man. How you liking driving these
Oh, I
things?
love it, man.
Heck yeah. Nice, man.
What do you think?
It feels like it controlled the understeer real crazy. It was an interesting feeling.
Yes, slight bit of understeer into oversteer.
Yeah.
You know, just yeah, a good little ride. You know.
You race or what?
I do.
What are you racing?
I've raced everything from prototype cars to sports cars to classic cars. I ran the vintage Le Mans in a '59 Jag. Raced Lamborghini Super Trofeo.
Nice, man. That's awesome.
So yeah, pretty lucky.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. What do you do?
I do all the media and everything for Texas Speed and Performance out of Austin, Texas.
Oh, fun.
We sponsor a lot of race drivers, a lot of drifters, and drag race guys. For
Oh,
sure.
wow.
But it's been cool. I'll be headed over to Goodwood in a couple months.
Oh, no
Festival
shit.
of Speed, yeah.
Well, man, if you ever need another driver, give me a shout.
Awesome, man. Appreciate it. What was your name?
James.
Nice to meet you, James. Seth.
Nice to meet you, James.
Have a good one.
Did you have fun?
Heck yeah, it was
Yeah?
awesome.
Right on. I'm gonna let him pull up a little bit.
All right, so they're riding the GT500. It was pretty awesome. I really like the car. Man, you could feel all the electronic assist kicking in like crazy when we were hitting that corner. I could feel the car going into understeer a little bit, but man, it was controlling it really well. And then of course a little blip of the throttle and you got the oversteer. So really cool cars, nice interior, got a cool driver, so fun experience. So this section over here is kind of a performance section. They got Roush, Celine, they got a bunch of the new Supras over here in different specs, about 6 or 7 of them over here.
I like the wing on this one, kind of resembles the old school setup. Got a couple classics here. This one is actually Paul Walker's. Got the Dodge set up here, so they got a line. They're letting some people drag race. I saw this set up at SEMA, I believe it was.
Pretty cool setup, gives you a little feel while being inside, so it's neat to see.
Looks like we got a Pista over here in a US spec. Nice. We got the Ron Fellows driving school, so
if you buy a new Corvette, you get to go for free with most packages, I believe. You could also pay and choose which Corvette you drive. I saw one of our buddies, RP Productions, actually, he went and got to drive them over there and in Spring Mountain already, so that was pretty cool. He said he really enjoyed it to the point where he wants to buy one, so I think he's gonna be trading in his ZL1 pretty soon for one of these. It's interesting, I was talking to him about the new C8s, and they're gonna auction off VIN number 1 here. They said it hasn't been made yet though, so it's gonna be a black coupe, I guess. They're just gonna roll one across kind of as like a dummy car to know what you're bidding on. But the actual VIN number 1 hasn't been made yet. All these are pre-productions, and from what I understand, most of them will get crushed. So it's kind of unfortunate, but that's how they keep track of the VIN numbers and make sure that you get that VIN number 1, I guess. So
they got a few of them over here, a blue one, another orange one, and a white one. It looks like a red one over there as well.
Okay, so this next 70 Trans Am coming up, we got a friend that wants us to bid on for him. He's not here, he's back in Austin, but we're gonna see if maybe we can get it. It may go for a little too much, but we'll be here and ready.
Manual transmission. 150 Speak up gauges, vintage air, retro sound, radio, almost
pretty close, we'll see. I don't know if he's gonna go for it or not. We'll find out.
What's weird? 100 pound,
Looks like it's starting to take off now. I know he was right around 100. Looks like went for about 10 over what he was looking for. So that Trans Am had an LT4 in it. Badass setup. All right, guys. So they're about to start the Paul Walker collection. I'm gonna try and get up here close and see what I can find for seats. I want to get all this for you guys.
Here's the whole line of the Paul Walker cars. Let's head inside and see what we can find. Already at $260,000 for the first one.
All due, everybody high. At 375, you want it, 375. At $375,000. Hey! Sold for $350,000, Drew.
Horsepower. Has a 5-speed get-rag manual transmission. This M3's finished in Alpine white, 2 over black interior.
Looks like $375,000 on the first one.
Number 2.
How much horsepower?
$200,000 and $200,000 on it, and 222, and 200,000 on it, and we're going to get up to 200 is bid, and 210, and 210, and 210,000 on it, and we're going to get up to, and a half, sold for $200,000.
Lot number 1372, 1995.
200 grand on number 2. Here comes number 3.
Powered by a 3.0 liter inline 6 BMW S50B30 engine, producer factory rated 240 horsepower. The engine's paired to a 5-speed manual transmission. Again, ladies and gentlemen, from the Paul Walker collection.
I had to get 40 pound, 90, you didn't make it internet. You're late, I got 87 here, now 90 pound better. And 87 to get a 90 pound better. Don't pay to get a what do you want to pay all through? All done at 90,000 on it, but to get a 90, 90 and a half. Sold for $87,000.
All right, so that one was a 2013 Boss 302 that was given to Paul as a gift. So looks like we have a 4 GT coming through from his collection. Let's see what this bad boy goes for.
As we ought to have this opportunity, we have lot 1375 with the 2000.
We're at 400 grand on Paul Walker's 4 GT.
Now 10, and 410, and 410,000 on it, 10, 20, and 420,000 on it, and 420,000 on it, and 420,000 on it, on a video, what do you want to pay? 20 and a half. Sold for $110,000.
There you go. Congratulations for an amazing car. What an amazing moment for Barrett.
All right, guys, so that's it for the Paul Walker collection. It looks like, at least for now. They don't get too pumped about me filming up here because, you know, they got Motor Trend TV, all these TV channels. But hey, I'm trying to get what I can for you guys. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Over 400 grand for that Paul Walker 4 GT. We're gonna go ahead and wait up here. I happen to know that the C8 is coming up pretty soon. I definitely don't want to miss that. I'm gonna wait right here.
Medina Spider, California, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This is the hero car from the iconic movie Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This is serial number GTC001, Medina Spider, California, built by Medina Design and Development. A total of 3 cars were built for the film by Medina Design. This is GTC001 and has received a recent body on restoration by Medina Design founder, powered by a 427 cubic inch V8 engine, fed by a 750 CFM Demon 4-barrel carburetor atop an Electronic Performer RPM intake manifold and aluminum heads. It's all made into a TKO 500 5-speed manual transmission, an iconic movie car here, ladies and gentlemen. 1963 Medina Spider, California, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh, look in. I had to get a $50, now 100, and 100,000 on it, now I'm going to get that 1, now 25, 50,000 on it, now I'm going to get that 150. Sold $360,000 on the street. I got to shake your hand. Congratulations. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats, sir.
That's awesome.
Award at SEMA. It was named the 2017 All-Around Great 8 and was the 2018 Concourse on the Avenue Corvettes Show.
So we got Wayne Carini's car, one of his cars rolling across right now.
Can't be in front of the podium.
Okay.
If you don't,
We're gonna ask you to come out, right?
Guys, they're getting real picky about who's standing up here. So I'm just trying to stay under the radar so I can stay up here till the C8 rolls across.
285 and a half. Sold $275,000.
All right, guys, so I'm really pushing the limits. Supposed to stay behind that black line. You can see I'm right on the edge, right on that corner.
Because they're here just behind the table.
Right here, perfect.
Crank it up.
a moment that everybody has been waiting for, the arrival of the C8. Coming out of the passenger side, the CEO of General Motors. Please give Mary Barrett Jackson welcome as she comes here, bringing one of the world's greatest sports cars.
Come on, Barrett Jackson family.
Give her a round of applause.
Come on, awesome. We got one of the top CEOs in the world in the house right here. Come on, man.
There you go, Mary. Please, Barrett Jackson, welcome, the first CEO of General Motors ever. Female CEO. To work your way up through, I am so proud of what they have built, what you have done with the company. Please tell us about this wonderful car you have built.
Well, I have to give credit to the men and women of General Motors. They have really dedicated and demonstrated their talent with this vehicle, all the learnings, and really taking Corvette to the next level. This is the first mid-engine Corvette, and we're so excited to be auctioning off the first retail production unit, VIN 001, for Detroit Children's Fund. And I have to tell and thank, I want to thank both Craig, Steve, and the entire Barrett Jackson team. Together over the years, we have raised over $21 million for charity. And this vehicle, we want to take it to an all-new level. For Detroit, for the children, and we have Tanya Allen here who's going to speak a little bit more about Detroit Children's Fund. But the first mid-engine Corvette retail production unit, VIN 001. I hope everyone is as excited as I am.
We are. This is a moment in history right here. Tell us a little bit about the charity we'll be raising money for.
Sure. At the Detroit Children's Fund, we believe that every single child deserves a high-quality education, and we really believe that to be true, especially for our kids in Detroit. We are looking to make high-impact, high-value investments so that we have great schools for kids, that educators are empowered, and that we unleash the brilliance of our children. So we're so grateful to General Motors because General Motors understands that the future isn't finished. And if we want to create the world that we all have envisioned for ourselves, then we have to invest in our future. That means our children who are the successors and the birthright of this amazing country. So lastly, on behalf of the Detroit Children's Fund, I want to thank Mary Barrett, the entire General Motors family, Craig Jackson, Barrett Jackson, and his team for the brilliance and the heart to invest in children. We love you, and the children of Detroit do too. Thank you so much.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come. Look in. All right. Big enough, 250 pounds on it. Hey, 2.5 pounds now, 500 pounds on it. 500 is bid. And 500 now, 750. Hey, 750 now, $90. 1 million is bid.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an absolute opportunity here. You're not only going to get the first retail production VIN number 1. But you're going to get the all-new 2020 C8 Corvette Coupe, the first ever mid-engine Corvette.
3,000,001.
Great cause, folks.
3,000,001 and 3,100,000 and 3,000,001 and 3,000,000 has been 3,100,000 and 3,1 and 3,111 on the video and 3,100,000 down over the go through. All done. $3,100,000. Scottsdale, put your hands together. Thank you, Mr. Hendrick.
Okay guys, so I had to record that with my phone because they told me no cameras. They said if I got caught again, I was off the stage, so they said phone only, so I busted the phone out and recorded it. I hope the footage came out good. But man, over $3 million for the first mid-engine Corvette. What a crazy experience to be right there on stage with it. You guys were right here with us. Awesome experience. The first mid-engine Corvette going for over $3 million. All right, well that pretty much does it from Barrett Jackson. So they do have some stuff going on tomorrow, but our flight's pretty early in the morning, and I've had my fair share of walking around, so it's really cool. Highlight being on the stage when that the first mid-engine Corvette rolled across. Pretty cool. Hope you guys enjoyed the content, and as always, if you guys like it, subscribe, like the video, and we'll see you guys next time.